What's up? It's your boy Daghe chilling with FreshMIN.com. Thank you for taking the time out and appreciating a young nigga like me. You know what I'm saying? That's it. Thank you.
West Oakland.
What's up, man? It's the boy Kodak, man. I'm here with my homie Daghe Digital, man. We here to talk about some real creative shit and to really build on something, man. How you feeling, bro?
Feeling awesome, man. I'm here.
Man, thank you for finally, we've been missing each other for a long time, but
Yeah.
we finally got it together, you feel me? So, where was Daghe Digital born? Because, I mean, I know, I remember seeing some stuff you said that it was something back on MySpace, where it really started to take off for you. You was throwing parties, but where did it really start? Was it, in the hood? Where did the name come from?
My name is actually Daghe, and my partner's name is Daghe. For some reason, I don't know, and this was later on, 12th grade, high school, and then I started to do marketing and promotion and club promoting and shit like that, so I needed a name, and I talked to one of these dudes that was my mentor figure at the time. He was like, you gotta use your own name. You don't need to use a company name, you need to make yourself a company. So I put the digital at the end because I'm just a nerd, and I abuse the internet. I've always abused the internet, so I just put Daghe Digital, and it's just been it's ringy, and I dropped it at the website Daghe Digital, and just been mobbing with that name ever since.
So when you first started out the website, were you just putting up your flyers? Because you know what I'm saying, for a long time you were a promoter for clubs and everything, right?
Yeah. The website was DagheDigital.com, and then that's where you go to sign up for a guest list. And I was just getting hella information, data from people, and emails from people through that Daghe Digital website. And that was just a regular site. And then when sites evolved, when my site evolved, I started making a blog and blogging through it, and spread my photography and other random shit that I was into. It was all about things that I was into.
So when did you get heavy into photography? Because I know just going off your Tumblr, you know what I'm saying, you use your photography to express a lot of things about yourself. So when did you get, was that a random thing you just got into?
I think I always wanted to do photography, but I tried it hella times digitally, and I just wasn't at that level that I thought I want to be. So I just let it go, and then I got back on it. I went to the thrift store, bought a camera, and then had some film, so I used to just document Oakland. And I feel like my perspective of Oakland was different than everybody else's perspective, so I just wanted to document it. But I feel like film captured it. It seized the moment a little bit more, so I just ran with that, and it gave me a lot of exposure. Gave the Bay Area a lot of exposure, you know what I mean? To all the new things that are going on, art membership, all that shit, bike rides, everything, people don't know Oakland of what I portrayed of my country. So people were mad intrigued by it when you hear.
Because especially I find with photography, it does take a moment, and it makes it that much more significant because you see people who just on Instagram taking random pictures, but they don't understand how powerful a moment is.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
I never shot with a model before. I never told a nigga to stand there still.
So all the shots you catch is just candid?
Yeah, it's candid.
That shit is crazy.
Yeah. Well, when it started off, as people realized that I'm a photographer, they didn't really take it serious because it was like a toy camera. It looks seemingly like a toy camera.
Yeah, it's on your neck.
Yeah, it's on my neck. You feel me? So people never really took it serious. But later, as the Tumblr people started learning about the Tumblr. People started posing for the pictures. You know what I mean? Because they knew that was going on Tumblr. They knew that what it was. You know what I mean? They knew there was a movement behind it. But for most of it, it was just you candid. And when people pose, I'd be like, nah.
You hate that?
Yeah, I hate it because it's not a moment. You know what I'm saying?
It's meant for the art. I hate that shit too because I hate seeing people in the club doing that. I hate seeing people in the club really stand in a huge group moment and just everybody try to do a fake smile.
Yeah, well, you know what? I don't even give a fuck about photography though. I don't care about it at all. I actually really care about just freezing that moment. You feel me? My shit is documentation. I just want to document shit. I don't give a fuck about it. I don't care about it at all.
So you don't care about having the standard what photography supposed to be. You just want to do it just for yourself.
Yeah, I'm a historian. I feel like I'm a historian. I have no I'm not. I like when it's not crooked and shit. But that's the only thing. I don't edit nothing. I don't really care about photography.
Yeah. So for most people think that like with creative people that a lot of us are introverts and we don't like people, which all of that is like untrue. Like, you know what I'm saying? But I noticed that like with you like to be in what you call your coffees, which is a coffee shop office. Like, what made you just be there? Especially because you have your own, you know what I'm saying, office, you know what I'm saying, with you and Stefan and DJ Kawasaki, you know what I'm saying, y'all have your own creative space. Why go outside of that space to create?
Just because it's like, I started in a coffee, you feel me? So I mean, a cafe, but it's like, it's comfortable for me. And it's not that comfortable for me to be in my own space, you know what I mean? Like, it's not to be there by myself, or like, it's not comfortable, you know what I mean? Like, you have this space, but it's like, I'm not that focused, you feel me? To be in like this confined white room, you know what I'm saying? Like, that is the office, you feel me? So it's like, I like to see people, like, I'm a people's person, so the energy of everybody else and me looking over and seeing somebody else going hard make me go hard. You know what I mean?
Is it because, like, in your own creative space, you got your friends around, you know what I'm saying, and you know with your homies, you niggas cat off sometimes.
Yeah, well, yeah, and it's like, I don't necessarily, like, I don't sit down and create, like, I like fix problems and bring new shit to the world, I feel. So it's like, I want to do that in the world. Like, I can't be outside of the world trying to, like, add something to the world, you know what I'm saying?
How can you add something to the world? You're just in this confined box, away from the world.
Away from the world.
What's going on?
Yeah, so it's like, when I'm creating something, I can just feed, I'm in the world, I'm sitting here with the people, you know? So I don't know, it's a different energy.
So like, I remember last time we spoke one night at Trap and Art. We was talking about the youth and everything like that. And I remember because I was asking you because on your page in Atlanta, like a lot of people's pages, they had the Free the Youth campaign. And and you also put the I'm Sue track behind it. You know what I'm saying? What is it that drives you to really push the youth aspect? Because I remember you said that youth is not an age. Youth is a mind state.
It's a mind state. It's not an age because I'm not even young. Like, I'm not as young as I think that people think I am. You know what I mean? But I know that I'm always youthful. I'm forever young. You know what I mean? And it's just like, I just want, like, there's nobody who I don't have no role model. I don't have like people that I look up to. Excuse me, that's the wrong. I don't have like anybody who inspires me. You know what I'm saying? There's not one person I look at like, damn, that person inspires me. You know what I mean? And I wish I had that. So I try to be that person for people. You know what I mean? Because this shit is hard. Like, to try to do what you want to do is really hard, bro. Like, it's a struggle. You know what I mean? So I try to try to promote people to like overcome their fears. Just because I wish I had somebody to help me overcome my fears. It's like a lot of the things that I accomplished are later on. You know what I mean?
Is it because early on you weren't as confident in like your vision, or you feel like people wouldn't understand it, or anything like that? Because I know like I struggle with that point where, you know what I'm saying, I'm like, even with, you know what I'm saying, with FreshMIN, you know what I'm saying, with getting interviews and doing things and talking to people, like my main goal is to get people to understand the message and what I'm trying to build, but it's hard when you're the ones doing it and not everyone speaks your language around you.
Well, I mean, like, I don't think earlier I had the vision. You know what I'm saying? I feel like now I have the vision, but it's because I know that I can do it now. Like, I know that anything's attainable. The nigga made the iPhone.
Right.
Like,
that's real.
I can do anything.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
that's real shit.
Somebody made the iPhone, bro. Like, a human being. Like, that's why I just can't, like, I don't know, but I wish I knew that. I wish I understood that. And that's why I try to preach, like, a person made the iPhone. Like, I try to get that in everybody's brain. Like, that's my mission.
There's not too much that's, like, impossible.
Yeah, it's like, whatever you want to do, you can do it. And I wish I knew that earlier. I'd be a millionaire right now. If I knew that, if I realized that a human being made the iPhone, I would be, when I was 18, I would be a millionaire.
That's true. So, like, you don't have nobody you like, really look up to, like, as far as, like, creators? I know, like, with your DJing and, like, with more vibes, you know what I'm saying? Your mixes, to me, are one of a kind. You know what I'm saying? And it's something so dope about it because you put artists in there and you combine sounds and lyrics and like just the way you set it up. You can tell it's well thought out. and it keeps a consistent vibe to it. You know, and it would make a person think like, you know what I'm saying, well, who inspired him? Like, who was the person that was just like, he's like, yo, like, that nigga's raw, bro. Like, I low-key want to be like him. Like, ain't nobody you, like, look up to in your art?
Nah. I mean, it's like statuses that I would like, that I'm like, I see him, I want that status in my shit. But it's like, I didn't see that. Like, if you're not fixing a problem in the world, bro, you're not really doing nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I make my mixes and I'm not doing it on a level that people are not doing it. If I'm doing the same thing, I don't need to be doing that. I can be doing something else. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, if I'm gonna make mixes, I have to make it differently than everybody else. So it's like, I'm inspired by people that are just hard working and like are going, but what I'm doing, it's not really. There's levels that I want to be, but it's not people. That's doing.
I mean, is it hard to keep finding that nook, that place in the different arts that you do? Because like with DJing, you know, there's so many people who call themselves DJs. There's so many people who fake DJ, but only thing they want to do is just like be that nigga in the club.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But there's people who are technical and they care about scratching and doing, and there's others who care about the people.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So like, is it hard for you to find that place in some of your art where you're just like, yo, this is me, this is my shit. Like, can't nobody fuck with this?
Yeah.
Because I'm the only nigga that I know is doing it.
Yeah. It's not hard because it's my taste. You know what I'm saying? And that's the thing. It's like, it's my taste and it's not anybody else's taste. So the good thing with it being my taste is that that is natural. You know what I'm saying? And people are appreciating my taste in music. I mean, what I select. You know, so it makes it easier for me because I don't have to try to do anything other than my taste. Right. Which is like the biggest cosign from the people. Like, we fuck with your taste. Just give us more of your taste. You know what I'm saying? And it's a hard cook because it's not. I mean, it wasn't the norm.
Right.
But at the same time, if people fuck with your taste, it makes it real easy. That's like a Tyler the Creator or something. It's like, they don't want you to do nothing but be Tyler the Creator. Just give us more Tyler the Creator. You know what I mean? So it's like, it's a real good spot to be in. It's just it's just a slow build when it doesn't sound like everybody. It's hard to grow, but when you grow, they fuck with you because they truly fuck with you, not anything else. You know what I mean? So it's not hard. It's just a longer journey. You know what I'm saying? But I think it's a sweeter journey.
I mean, what you said about Tyler is like hella spot on, because the one thing that made Tyler who Tyler is that he found his place in the game. Well, he actually created his own place. You know what I'm saying? Like, so do you struggle with like? Because I remember you saying something a while back about how you don't follow other people in your genre of art at all.
Yeah.
And is it because like you just don't want to, you know what I'm saying, be influenced by Nick Joe? Are you is something like that? You just don't want to find yourself having his ear for things? Or does it just help you focus on your art?
Well, I'm just into things that I'm into. So though I'm into it, though I'm into the DJing thing, I'm not necessarily into everybody. This is my choice. You know what I mean? I didn't decide to DJ because of this person. I decided to DJ because I wanted to. So I can't just follow DJs because it's kind of irrelevant to me. You know what I mean? I just fuck with I like things that I like. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I like the homie over here that does this. But I like them for them. This is my personal preference. You know what I'm saying? So but it's not. I don't do it for people. Cause I don't know. I don't do it for people. So I don't know. There's tiers, and I know I see somebody like Selection. I like the way that I'm there. Matter of fact, I do like somebody. I like Selection. I like how they collect the vibes. I like what they bring in. I like the fact that they have created a pocket, like we're talking about, and they're sticking to it. You know, they have a saying like that. They probably inspire me, but it's.
I mean, the temptation to change up your style to get bigger, like you said, with them staying in that pocket. You know what I'm saying? There is kind of like something like a toll to pay, because it's like when people will come to you. I'm sure you have people come to you like, yo, bro, hey, can you spin my shit? Or can you play my shit in your mixes? And then you hear it and it's like, it's not me.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? So it's like people are pressuring you to like, oh, when you go to a party, only play straight trap shit that just make everybody turn up, but you like, nah, but this weirdo shit with this trap shit is like another level that like, if you get it, you can feel it in your heart. So like, does that always happen to you, when people always come to you and want you to change their style or implement something that's not you?
But I mean, it's kind of frustrating. I don't blame them, but it's just like, if you're sending me your music, you probably haven't listened to my shit. You feel me? So how do you want me to support your shit if it's not even fit in mine? You know what I mean? I had people like, yo, that deep house mix, I got this deep house song, blah, 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 blah. It'd be like, it's like, you heard my music before it, so you know it fits. And you like, my shit fits. But you're like, and people will send me something that doesn't fit in like, in my mixes. Like, you can hear it, it's like a consistent sound. So it's like, you didn't even support me. You know what I'm saying? Like, you asking for support, but you have no idea what's going on these mixes. I'm on like 25, and you haven't. And if you heard more than one, you're gonna know the consistent like vibe. But I don't know. I'm just not in it for money. Like, I'm not in it to break artists. I'm not in it for like. I just in it because people be like doing homework to my stuff, and people be like writing papers and painting murals and shit. So I'm like, that shit really excites me. That can help somebody in there that, like, when that more volume shit be coming out, I don't think nothing of it. It's like, I'll think this shit time, put it out. And then people really be like, bruh, I get this, listen to this, listen to more volume, and that should be crazy to me. Like, it's like the biggest connection, and that shit like really makes me happy. So
it's that omen, that little thing that lets you know, like, internally, like, whatever direction I'm going, people are seeing the footprints. They're seeing the tracks that I'm laying down, and they're now willing to follow me on it.
Yeah, it's a blessing, man. It's a real blessing. The crazy part about it being music is music. You have, like, I've done a lot of things in photography, this, that. It's good, and people fuck me. I've grown my fan base off of it. But it's something about music that, and when they fuck with you and your music selection or your creation, they fuck with you. You know what I'm saying? It's like a deeper connection. I feel like it's like the most universal language. You know what I mean? So it's like, I never had people appreciate me so much until I started selecting music.
And the crazy part is, you don't even make the music yourself. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of people don't even know that. You know what I'm saying? They just feel like, oh, this is something he made himself. Something like, nah, you just search through the world. Like, you find those little gems. You know, it's kind of like walking down the street and you miss a quarter on the ground. Like, you see it. You pick it up and you like, no, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, this is fire. This is the shit, not the shit people are playing on the radio. This is that shit.
But that's why I put it on the internet, though. Because a lot of that stuff, even in the parties, like, if I want to throw my own party, I'm not necessarily playing all of that music. You know what I mean? I'm still going to play some of the format that people know, just in a different way. Maybe older, newer, just like the cuttier songs. But that's why I like put it on the internet, because it's for you to like sit on your own time, not for you to listen to what people around you.
And that's crazy, because even with artists who actually make music, they don't play shit for people to sit. The idea of making art that people can sit with. That, you know what I'm saying? Like, I can play this a month from now. And it's still lit to me. You know what I'm saying? Instead of playing that song in the club, or some song you saw on Vine, Instagram, and the only time you hear it is to remind you of that Vine, Instagram stuff. You know what I'm saying? You want to play something that just it sits with you for a long time.
People just, I don't know, but people just making, like, they're trying to make hits, right? Like, and it's like trying to win the lottery. You know what I'm saying? It's like, it's the same thing. It's like, you can't, like, you might as well make a career, and then fucking, if you get a hit, you're lit. Like, the most lit R&B singer right now is Taylor. No hit at all. Like,
not even heavy radio.
Bruh, she hasn't even, no one even knows about her yet. Like, legitimately. And she's lit.
Later,
everything. But the thing is, people shooting for the radio, but this girl is running around, cleaning up all the money in all the fucking cities in the fucking world. I mean, in the nation, and going overseas, and people still don't know about her yet.
Because, I mean, it's because she's making her art for her.
For her.
It's not for anyone else's consumption, but can I live with this?
It's, bruh, it's like, it's a different game, bruh. And like, if you're still playing the old game, I mean, it works for some people, but those are lottery winners.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
And it's no longevity for them though.
Yeah.
Because
yeah.
the art is not pure.
Yeah. But, yeah.
I mean, a lot of niggas get a couple of hits, but we talking about like longevity. Like when Jeezy came out, Jeezy made shit that was real for him.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And then he be looking for it. Like right now with G from out here, G makes his music. So when you hear a song, you hear it G.
Yeah. He don't have no radio. Yeah. He doesn't have radio, nothing.
And he's cleaning up.
He's cleaning up too.
Because he's making the art for himself first, and then giving it to the people.
Yeah. The thing is, bro, like you can actually create the sound on the radio.
Mm-hmm.
Like, if you do your own shit, you can create the sound on the radio. The Migos, bruh, is like, that shit was next level to me, how they was rapping. You feel me? Like, what, bruh? Like, you know what I'm saying? But it became the sound, like, and it's like, that's not supposed to be on the radio. But every Drake hit is not supposed to be on the radio.
No.
But when you become the sound, then you can do whatever. You become the radio. You know what I'm saying? Like, Drake songs, I know why not, like that, bruh, that's not supposed to be on the radio.
At all.
Come through. Like, all of his songs, bruh, it's just, he is the sound. So, he creates that because he did his own shit. You know what I mean? So, when you do your own shit long enough and you go your fan base long enough, you just become the sound. And then everybody has a taste. You know what I'm saying?
That's so crazy. So, when it comes to generational gaps, like you said, you're a little older than what people think you are.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? I was having a conversation with somebody about generational gaps in the sense that, like, even though we may be only a few years apart in age, the way we view society is different because of our generational gap. But even though you're a little older, you tend to focus on like pushing the new wave for the next generation. Like with kids like Jaden and Willow Smith, like the ones who, like, in my opinion, are just like on that same wave of pushing kids more towards the next level of reality. Do you feel like the youth is like at risk? Do you feel like that because like there's like a program or a plan to like curb the youth and like dumb them down or make them not be as free-minded as they should be?
I don't think that. I think we've always been at risk. I think I was at risk. I think you were at risk. You feel me? But it's just like, these niggas so dumb, bruh. Like, no, honestly, like, they have so much information and just don't know what to do with it. So I'm like, bruh, you can't be sitting here on the internet just doing whatever. Like, painting your nails and, like, being weird and, like, trying to get a like, bruh. You can use that same fucking apparatus and you can create some shit.
Yeah.
And I know it. I believe it. Like, I believe in them. Like, I don't know. I believe in them. So it's like, I don't know. I just feel like people just have like so much power in their hands, and they're smarter than us. You feel me? These kids are also smarter than us.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's like, but they don't use. I feel like they're not using it. They're not using it to like change shit. They have all the information, and they just use it to do whatever, just any random thing. But I just be trying to promote people like going in the right direction and like using that same computer that you're tweeting from and just like do something. You know what I mean? I didn't grow up with hella cell phones and Twitter and shit like that when I was young. So I still have like a piece of like, do it yourself. Yeah. So it's like,
Cause I remember